Hi everyone, welcome to Basket Japan. This is Morita. I'm from Japan. I've been living in Japan for many years. I'm 100% Japanese. In this channel, I will introduce various kinds of Japanese culture. I'm a guide I will read you to better understanding of Japan. Okay, let's get started. Today's topic is Shodō. Shodō is a form of calligraphy in Japan, or artistic writing of the Japanese language. But what is the history of Japanese calligraphy? What is the origin? What types of writing are there? How does it influence Japanese society? Today, I'm gonna answer these questions. In Japan, good handwriting tends to be regarded as a sign of a well-educated person. Beautiful handwriting is evidence of a person's excellence. To begin with, Japanese is a language composed of kanji, hiragana, and katakana. There are two ways of reading the Japanese alphabet, onyomi and kunyomi. The fact that there are two ways to read a single character is a characteristic of the Japanese language. This is due to the culture of adapting characters from advanced civilizations in the Japanese way. For example, historically, the most advanced country for Japan was China, where writing is dominated by Chinese characters. Onyomi reading of Chinese characters is the reading of this Chinese reading, as it sounds to the Japanese, and kunyomi is the Japanese reading. Therefore, Chinese and Japanese readings exist for the same kanji. Also, originally kanji was used by men, and hiragana was mainly used by women during the Heian period. In Japan, since the modern era, as various characters were introduced from the UK and US, the language to understand them had to be created as well. Today, katakana is increasingly used and mixed into textful fields in which the UK and US excel, such as IT and finance. It is a characteristic of the Japanese language to incorporate the characters of advanced civilizations in the Japanese way. Now, such a unique Japanese society has a culture of calligraphy. This tool originally came from China. It uses tools such as ink, paper weights, calligraphy paper, and brushes. Simply put, it is the art of writing beautiful characters on paper using a brush and ink called sumi. More strictly speaking, while calligraphy attempts to write beautiful characters, calligraphy allows for more artistic expression. It was introduced to Japan in the 6th century during the Asuka period. It was mainly for the study of Buddhism. For the study of Buddhism, sutra copying was used. Shakyo means transcribing Buddhist scriptures. This method of study of transcribing Buddhist scriptures has taken root in Japan. In the Heian period, Kukai, Emperor Saga, and Tachibana Hayanari, who are known as three great calligraphers, appeared. In the Edo period and the Meiji period, there also appeared a group of three people who each had excellent handwriting. Honami Koetsu was one of the famous artists known as the Great Three of Kanei. One of his creations is a Funabashi Makie inkstone box. This box is used to hold an inkstone and brushes, the tools of calligraphy. It is an extremely well-designed box and has been designated a national treasure. The fact that a box used to store calligraphy tools has been designated a national treasure shows how much Japanese people value calligraphy. He also had a very good handwriting. He wrote characters over a picture of cranes flying in the background. One of his famous works is a waka poem scrolled within a painting of cranes. Honami Koetsu wrote characters in this picture. This is an expression that can be linked to modern manga. He was a leading artist of the Warring States period and the early Edo period, so he created works of art by combining painting and calligraphy. In this way, calligraphy also explored various methods of expression with the times. There are many different types of calligraphy. There are three well-known types of calligraphy we call kaisho, sōsho, gyōsho. Kaisho is written neatly and carefully, one by one, without joining or breaking up characters, while sōsho is written by joining or breaking up characters. Gyōsho is a writing style in between. Calligraphy and writing are rooted in our daily lives as Japanese people, and we place great importance on the balance of characters and the space. A sense of beauty lies in how well the margins are used, how the characters are arranged, and so on. We also value breathing and rhythm through the use of stops and bounds. And also there are three types of technique: tome, hane, harai. The tome is a movement of holding the tip of the letter firmly in place. Hane is a slight jump at the tip of the letter. The harai is when the tip of the letter is flowing. In this way, the tips of the letters are made to stop, jump, or flow to give movement and balance to the letters, in order to express the kind of movement. The use of the body and breathing are important. The brush is a delicate tool, and if you do not breathe well and write in a rhythmic manner, you will not be able to express lines beautifully. This is why calligraphy emphasizes breathing, rhythm, and posture. How you use your body is very important. Also, the positioning of letters and how you make use of blank spaces determine the design. There is a need not only to write beautifully, but also to consider the balance with other letters. So, there is a sense of aesthetic latent in these areas as well. In Japan, there is also something called handwriting analysis. This is because it is believed that letters express one's character and mind. It is believed that writing beautiful letters is connected to correcting one's posture and mind and making oneself beautiful. Thus, it is a culture that has influenced the way Japanese people think. Calligraphy may be the source of the politeness and precision that characterize Japanese culture. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. My only hope for you is that this will help you understand Japan well. I'll be back soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.